small nation of New Jersey, surrounded by enemies, with rockets flying at them day and night, exploding in the air, threats all around them. Today, on Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. The idea is simple. Every day I go live for about 10 minutes. We talk about digital marketing, among other things, like mindset. And in the process, I reveal the hidden secrets of the universe. And no extra charge. You're welcome. So, this episode is about Israel versus Palestine. But wait, it's more about conflict. I want to see how many people pay attention to the headline and click on this, because conflict is what gets attention. Because there's no way I can talk like really convincingly to change anyone's mind either way about what's happening in Israel and the Palestinians that are upset and the rioting and or whatever is happening that's been happening for years and years. There's no way I can change anyone's mind about that. So, my apologies if you expected me to give any kind of like political news here, because I'm not about politics. Not about religion either. But those things are very interesting because they are part of the dynamic that makes us interested in each other. Even if that interest is about aggression and territory, and we want what the other person has, or we don't feel like the other person is fair, and we get angry and we fight. When you're trying to do something in the world, you have to pick a fight, or else no one's going to pay attention. No one's going to care. You have to pick a fight, because status quo doesn't go anywhere. So that's why we're always more interested in conflict, resolving an issue. So, for your business, what conflict are you resolving? What problem are you solving? That's the pursuit of an entrepreneur. That's the pursuit of anyone who's doing something in the world to serve others. You have to solve a problem. And if there's a conflict, you're going to get more attention and get more done, hopefully. For example, like people who work in HVAC, fix air conditioners in a hot region, they always have work in general. Someone who works repairing air conditioners in the desert or in Arizona or where it's really hot climate is always going to have work, because they're solving this problem. There's always heat and machines are always breaking down. If there was no breaking down, there would be no work. That's the rule in the world we live in. Things break down, that provides work. There are problems, people solve them. And they get paid for solving the problem effectively. Or if it's an issue like war or something, then the ideologies or the political systems, they will usually end up with the money, but It's kind of a different subject. I don't know. I don't want to convolute this or talk too much about politics. But in general, it's usually about a money grab. In the case of like wars in the Middle East, it's not really about the money. It's more ideology. But there's always money involved. So that's what we use to exchange our value. Now, before I go off on a tangent, I'm going to bring it back home. You have to pick a fight with the circumstances in the world that you are unhappy with. You have to pick a fight to change them, because they will continue to be not the way you want unless you take action. So that's why you have to notice what is wrong, and instead of avoiding it, you have to go after it. And if it's a problem that you can solve, you will be rewarded. That's why if a toilet overflows, that's a problem. Say if you go to a party and you're in the bathroom and then, the toilet is overflowing. No, don't do this, toilet. Not now. Not at this party. You're at war with the toilet. See, it's all about conflict. And you will do anything to stop that toilet from overflowing. Or else you will let it overflow and pretend you were never there and just walk away. But who will be the hero if that's the way? You're the hero in every story. You're the hero of your story. So what can you do to be the hero in your story? It's up to you. So if you have a business that is solving a legitimate problem for someone and they don't know that you exist, how are you going to help them? There's no way. So that's where advertising comes in, because you can't trust word of mouth. You can't rely on it. You will do well by having a good word of mouth, good reputation. But at one point, you have to amplify it. And to do that, you have to find out where the people are that have this problem that you solve, and you have to get their attention. You do that by sending hyper-targeted ads to them wherever they are. And that's where my company comes in. We get our partners double their ideal customers in half the time than they would without our proprietary data. It's all, I don't want to pitch you or sell you anything, because that's boring. But if you're interested, there's a link